So my toddler is rear facing, but he's pretty tall and looks a little uncomfortable. I'm wondering, when is it the safest time to switch the car seat from rear facing to forward facing?
We often hear from parents, "Oh, my child looks so uncomfortable rear facing. Their legs are really squished up. I think I need to turn them around." First of all, your child's comfort is not what you perceive it to be. Parents tend to think their child is more uncomfortable in their car seat than what their child is actually experiencing, because guess what? Our kids are way more flexible than we are. They are actually more comfortable having their knees bent and propped up or sitting crisscross applesauce in their car seat. Secondly, it's important for you to know that when your child is rear facing and they're within the rear facing height and weight limits of their seat, that is actually safer for them than turning them around too early. The most common type of crash is a frontal crash. And the back part of that car seat shell is what's gonna take the brunt of those crash forces, spread it out, and protect your child. It keeps their neck and spine, which are still forming and still fragile, safe. When you turn them around forward facing too early, now the front of their body and the harness is going to be taking the brunt of that force, which also means that their head and neck is going to move into that crash. They are more likely to sustain a very serious head and neck injury forward facing than they are to sustain any lower extremity injuries rear facing. In our own crash testing, we found that when you have a 12-month-old crash test dummy in a rear-facing infant seat versus a rear-facing convertible, that they are more likely to have head contact in a frontal crash in that infant seat, because their head is just moving outside of the protection of that car seat shell. As a result, our recommendation for years has been to move your child from their rear-facing infant seat to a rear-facing convertible or all-in-one no later than their first birthday. That is to give them the extra head protection of that taller shell height. So we want you to keep them rear-facing up to the rear-facing height or weight limit of that convertible or all-in-one car seat.